Hi, I'm Mike Brewer, pastor of the Blue Ash Presbyterian Church, and this is Mike's midweek message for August 19th. I've been prepping to teach a class at Northern Kentucky University on Celtic spirituality, and so I've been digging into those old Celtic prayers and practices, and I'm reminded of the practice among early Christians in Ireland and Scotland, but Ireland especially, the practice of saying short memorized prayers throughout the day, prayers attached to various ordinary doings, prayers for waking up the fire in the morning, and prayers for banking the coals at night before bedtime, prayers for milking the cows, and prayers for patching clothes, and prayers for setting sail, and prayers for fishing. It's a wonderful model for Christian life, I think. This constantly punctuating our day with prayer, or, if you will, this notion of wrapping our day in prayer. I think this is probably what the Apostle Paul had in mind when he said that we should pray without ceasing, that our days should be filled with prayers. But I'm particularly struck by the notion of saying prayers for very common things, very ordinary things, not just big things like birth and death and retirement, but the ordinary, everyday things we do all the time. A prayer for starting the car for the first time in the day. A prayer for getting dressed in the morning or hanging our clothes up at night. A prayer for brushing our teeth. You know, I just love the notion of wrapping our daily doings in prayers. We wrap stuff all the time, right? We wrap our valuables and our breakables when we move from one house to another. We wrap our babies up tight and snug. We swaddle them, as it's called, to make them feel comfortable and keep them warm. We wrap sore knees and sore ankles. We wrap gifts for birthdays and for Christmas. Not just for the surprise, but so that the gift becomes an offering of beauty to the one we're giving it to. What if we brought the same way of thinking to our days and our ordinary daily round? What if the stuff we do over and over again that we take for granted, those common things, what if they were wrapped in prayer, wrapped to strengthen and protect our deeds, wrapped to make them a beautiful offering to God? A day like that, or a string of days like that, would be like a string of jewels offered up to the one who gives us those days. Everything hallowed, everything set apart, and that whole dividing line between the holy and the secular just dissolving, and recognizing that at its best, everything is holy, or can be, with the right spirit. Might be worth a try. So come up with some prayers for yourself, for punctuation points in your day. See what that's like. See if you don't end up feeling wrapped in the everlasting arms, and wrapped in the love of God, and wrapped in the protecting wings of the Holy Spirit. Well, that's it. Another thought to share with you. And if you'll pardon a pun, that's a wrap for this week. Thanks for stopping in, and I hope we'll get together soon again. In the meanwhile, be strong, be safe, be faithful, and hey, be wrapped up in something bigger than yourself. Thanks for stopping in. Bye.